For ages untold, our greatest civilizations have been defined by their cities. Colossal monuments of concrete, steel, and glass, they stand as enduring testaments to human ambition, engineering prowess, and the relentless march of progress. Fixed, formidable, yet strangely fragile against the relentless march of time and the ever-growing pressures of a world demanding more from its urban heartlands. We've built them, lived in them, thrived within their boundaries. We've poured our collective dreams into their foundations, witnessing them rise in spectacular fashion. Yet a silent, pervasive truth persists. Our methods of urban construction, though grand, have also created environments profoundly disconnected from the very planet they inhabit. But what if the very foundations beneath our feet began to stir? What if our towering skylines, our bustling avenues, our entire urban fabric transformed from static structures into something far more profound? What if our cities began to breathe? Picture vast urban centers, not merely as collections of inert buildings, but as intricate, interconnected organisms. Imagine arteries of glowing light flowing through a metropolitan body, buildings subtly pulsing with unseen life, entire districts shifting and adapting like a living skin in response to the environment and its inhabitants. This is not just a leap in technology, it's a fundamental reimagining of our relationship with the spaces we inhabit. A visualized future where the cold, hard certainty of concrete yields to organic growth, where rigid steel gives way to dynamic, self-healing living systems that ebb and flow with the pulse of life itself. This isn't just a flight of fancy. The cities we inhabit, for all their marvels, are inherently unsustainable. They act as vast energy sinks, relentlessly consuming immense amounts of fossil fuel to power their lights, their endless transportation, and their sprawling industries. They devour pristine natural landscapes for raw resources, wood, minerals, and metals, leaving behind scars on the earth and contributing to a cycle of depletion. And perhaps most glaringly, they generate immense mountains of waste, overflowing landfills, and polluted waterways that strain our planet's delicate ecosystems to their breaking point. Beyond the visible pollution, our current cities often stand as sterile, concrete environments. They are labyrinths of steel and glass, effectively cutting us off from the very natural world that sustains us, impacting our well-being, our health, and our deep-seated human need for connection with nature. This fundamental disconnection, this one-way flow of resources from nature to waste, cannot continue indefinitely. But nature, the ultimate unparalleled engineer, offers an ancient yet profoundly futuristic blueprint for solving these dilemmas. Look to the incredible self-organizing resilience of a thriving forest ecosystem, where every fallen leaf feeds new growth and every element supports another in a delicate balance. Consider the intricate interconnectedness of a hidden fungal network beneath the soil, sharing vital resources and communicating across vast distances to sustain an entire biome. Biological systems inherently achieve a harmony, a balance, and an astonishing efficiency that consistently eludes our rigid current urban designs. Nature recycles everything, wastes nothing, and always finds equilibrium. What if we stopped fighting against nature's wisdom? What if we ceased to merely extract from the earth and instead learn to build with it? What if cities could evolve with us, becoming living partners in our progress, rather than static structures built only for us? This bold idea pushes us to mimic the very life processes that have perfected themselves over billions of years, transforming our urban centers into extensions of the natural world itself, blurring the lines between the built and the biological. In a truly living city, the very idea of architecture is fundamentally transformed. Buildings aren't just constructed from inert materials, they are in essence grown. Imagine each skyscraper, each public square, not as a static object, but as a living cell within a larger urban organism. Their skins wouldn't be rigid concrete, but dynamic, responsive biomaterials, perhaps self-healing polymers infused with organic elements, or adaptable composites that react to their surroundings. These structures could literally expand and contract, their surfaces rippling and shifting like vast, intelligent membranes. They might even reshape themselves based on environmental needs, perhaps optimizing their form to capture more solar energy, or tightening their protective layers during a severe storm, acting like giant lungs that breathe with the very air around them, constantly adjusting for comfort and sustainability. Picture a building's facade, once cracked and worn, now actively repairing itself. Micro-robots, or bioengineered microbes embedded within the material, could sense damage, then rapidly grow new tissue, sealing fissures, strengthening foundations, and maintaining the city's integrity without human intervention. This means less repair, less waste, and a city that perpetually renews itself. Think of a natural forest, constantly growing, repairing, and adapting. A living city would possess that same dynamic resilience, always striving for optimal health and efficiency, a continuous cycle of life and renewal. Beyond adapting their physical form, these living structures would possess their own sophisticated metabolism, mirroring the complex processes of a biological organism. In our current cities, waste is a monumental problem, often shipped off to landfills or polluting our environment. In a living city, waste would be treated as a crucial input, a valuable resource. Imagine integrated bioreactors, discreetly housed within every city block, quietly working to convert our refuse, all organic waste, wastewater, even certain forms of atmospheric carbon, into clean, usable energy and vital nutrients. These ingenious systems would cycle resources endlessly, creating a truly closed-loop urban ecosystem where nothing is wasted. Air and water, often polluted in today's urban environments, would be purified directly by the city itself. The very walls, the pathways, and the integrated green spaces would act as massive, efficient filters, breathing in airborne toxins, exhaling fresh, clean air, and filtering water through intricate biological and technological systems, ensuring a continuous supply of pristine resources for all inhabitants. But the true marvel, the heart, the brain, the very consciousness of this organic metropolis would be its vast, interconnected AI neural network. This isn't just smart technology or simple automation managing traffic lights. It's the city's collective intelligence, a pervasive digital consciousness that breathes intelligent life into the physical structures. This network would be so incredibly advanced, it could predict the needs of its human residents with astonishing accuracy. From optimizing traffic flow in real time to precisely managing energy distribution across every building and district, learning from every interaction, every environmental change. Imagine a city that senses, understands, and responds with a palpable empathy to the rhythm of its inhabitants' lives, adjusting its comfort, its services, and even its mood to serve its people. This collective intelligence would seamlessly manage everything from public safety and resource allocation to individual well-being, ensuring a perfectly harmonious existence for everyone within its embrace. How would your daily life truly differ in such a vibrant, living ecosystem? Imagine waking up not to the jarring sounds of traffic and sirens, but to clean, crisp air, purified by the very walls around you. Your apartment itself would feel like a partner, capable of adapting its layout to every need. Perhaps the walls silently reconfigure to create a larger space for morning exercises, or smart furniture glides into place, setting up your breakfast nook as you step out of bed. Your home would be a responsive, intuitive extension of your will, constantly optimizing for your comfort and well-being, a dynamic canvas for your life. Your commute transforms from a stressful chore into a serene experience. Imagine stepping into a sleek, autonomous transport pod that glides silently through green arteries, tunnels, or aerial pathways woven with living plant life and bathed in natural light filtering through permeable structures. You'd move effortlessly, watching lush, bio-integrated landscapes pass by your panoramic window. The city's pulse would no longer be a jarring cacophony of engines and horns, but a gentle, harmonious hum, a symphony of subtle movements and organic processes that soothe rather than assault your senses. Public spaces, once stark concrete squares, would become breathtaking dynamic biodomes and sprawling sky forests. These aren't just parks, they are living ecosystems woven directly into the urban fabric. Picture sunlight filtering through vibrant canopies, the invigorating scent of fresh earth and blooming flowers in the air, even high above the ground. Children would play in bright, clean, interactive parks where soft glowing pathways might guide them, and living structures offer natural shade and cooling. Communities would flourish in these integrated